Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I said this is Intervlog, the voice of the African people. Today our hearts swell with pride and our eyes shine with hope because we bring you a story of true patriotism, of unity, of strength, a story that is urgent and it is strong. Yes, a blind patriot's vision, the inspiring gift of Pare Abdoulaye and the national rebirth under Captain Ibrahim Traoré. In the heart of Burkina Faso, a silent revolution is unfolding. It is a revolution of hope, dignity, and national self-reliance. It is a revolution led by a man of extraordinary vision and courage, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, who has rekindled the spirit of the people through transformative initiatives like Faso Mebo. But in the midst of these sweeping changes, a quiet act of love and patriotism has emerged from the most unexpected place. The hands of a blind, elderly man named Pare Abdoulaye. Pare Abdoulaye, a humble Burkinabe in his 70s, has captured the soul of the nation with a gesture that is both powerful and symbolic. Despite his blindness and modest means, he offered a sum of 25,000 CFA francs to support the Faso Mebo initiative, an act that speaks volumes about the indomitable spirit of our people. His donation is not just financial. It is a profound message to every citizen of Burkina Faso that patriotism knows no barriers of age, wealth, or physical condition. Let us explore the layers of meaning behind this extraordinary act and the many ways it reflects the new path Captain Ibrahim Traoré has carved for our nation. Let us celebrate, with full voice and beating hearts, the powerful convergence of leadership, civic participation, and the timeless values of African solidarity. The symbolism of Pare Abdoulaye's contribution. Some may see 25,000 CFA as a modest offering, but to the trained eye and the enlightened heart, this gesture from a blind elder is a parable of devotion. It is like the mustard seed in the Holy Scriptures, tiny in appearance but mighty in faith and outcome. It is the widow's mite, the whisper of sacrifice that echoes louder than a trumpet blast. Pare Abdoulaye, in his old age and blindness, could have stayed home, simply wishing the nation well. But instead, he acted. He asked to be led to the artisan village of Bobo Dioulasso, the chosen site where citizens come to support the presidential vision. There he reached for his wallet. There he opened his hand and his heart. There he stood taller than any tower, becoming a moral giant among men. What excuse do we have now? Those of us with sight, strength, and means. Shall we sit idle while the blind give their savings to build the nation? Shall we fold our arms while the elderly take initiative? The story of Pare Abdoulaye is a call to conscience. It is the sound of a national drum awakening the spirit of collective responsibility. To the youth, this is your grandfather teaching you not by words, but by example. To the rich, this is a man with no abundance, giving out of poverty with joy. To the skeptics, this is proof that love for one's country is alive and well. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the leader who inspires such devotion. Why would an elderly blind man give his money to a government project? The answer lies in the leader himself. Captain Ibrahim Traoré has captured the hearts of his people by demonstrating integrity, strength, and vision. He is not a president who rules from a golden chair. He walks among the people, eats with them, listens to them, and fights for them. Through the Faso Mebo initiative, Captain Traoré has launched a campaign to beautify our cities and construct our roads with our own hands, our own tools, and our own resources. He is proving that development need not be imported. It can rise from the soil beneath our feet and the hands of our people. Captain Traoré is planting trees along dusty streets, paving roads in forgotten towns, and repainting public buildings with colors that reflect the vibrancy of our culture. Under his watch, Burkina Faso is becoming not just a country, but a home. Faso Mebo is more than a policy. It is a national awakening. It is the embodiment of Burkina Faso by Burkinabés. It says, "We will not wait for handouts. We will build our country ourselves." Under this program, citizens are mobilizing in unprecedented numbers. Volunteers are planting trees, repairing roads, and cleaning streets. Local artisans are working with pride. Engineers are staying at home instead of fleeing abroad. Civil servants are showing up on weekends to paint and clean. Even school children are learning the value of public service. And now, thanks to Pare Abdoulaye, the blind and elderly are stepping forward too. The role of community participation. Captain Traoré's initiative has created a sense of ownership. People are no longer waiting for the state, they are becoming the state. Neighborhoods are forming cleanup brigades. Artists are decorating public walls with murals of unity. Women's cooperatives are donating food to workers on construction sites. Markets are organizing themselves to stay clean and safe. The Faso Mibo initiative is rebuilding not just infrastructure, but faith. Faith in ourselves, in each other, and in our future. A president cannot build a nation alone, but a president can light a fire in the hearts of the people. Captain Traoré has done just that. And Pare Abdoulaye, like a piece of dry wood catching that flame, is now spreading it to the winds. There is a proverb that says, "When the elders plant trees, even when they know they will not sit under the shade, that is when you know a nation is rising." Pare Abdoulaye will not walk on the roads he helps build. He may not see the painted buildings, but his soul will smile, knowing he gave what he could to a cause greater than himself. An invitation to all citizens. Let this be the moment when you decide to act. If a blind elder can give, can you not give too? If he can walk to the donation center, can you not walk to your neighborhood cleanup? If he can believe in Burkina Faso, can you not believe too? Let the market women in Ouagadougou gather to donate fruits for workers. Let the teachers of Koudougou teach their students about the power of contribution. Let the tailors of Fadangorma sew flags to decorate our streets. Let the farmers of Banfora give a basket of yams to the builders. Let every citizen of this blessed land ask, "What can I give today for the glory of my country?" A legacy for generations. This moment in history will be remembered. Future generations will read about the time when a blind man gave his savings to a national project and moved a country to tears. They will remember that under Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso did not kneel to foreign donors, but stood tall and built its own future. Faso Mibo is our generation's call to greatness, and Pare Abdoulaye is our first soldier of honor in this noble battle. He is proof that patriotism is not in the size of your wallet, but in the strength of your will. Let us thank Captain Ibrahim Traoré for igniting this spirit. Let us thank every citizen who has given, who has worked, who has believed, and let us hold Pare Abdoulaye in our hearts as a national hero. A blind man has shown us the way. Now the rest of us must follow. Long live Faso Mibo. Long live Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Long live the people of Burkina Faso. We are talking about Faso Mibo, a bold and visionary initiative launched by none other than our people's captain, President Ibrahim Traoré, and magnified by the legendary generosity and patriotism of President Ali Konate. This is not just news. This is a movement. Faso Mibo, in our beautiful Moray language, it means doing for the country. And that is exactly what is happening. From the red dust of Bobo Dioulasso to the vibrant markets of Ouagadougou, our cities are rising from the earth, brick by brick, stone by stone, and soul by soul. It is a call to every Burkinabe. Do not wait. Do not delay. Take part in the rebuilding of your homeland. Let us tell you of a man, not a politician, not a foreign investor, but a son of the soil, Mr. Ali Konate. a name that now echoes through the streets of Sia. This brave and selfless patriot, this economic operator with a heart of gold, has offered a gift to his country: 100 tons of cement. Yes, you heard me right. 100 tons, destined to build the paves, the paving stones of progress, for the urban development of Bobo Dioulasso. Ali Konate is not only a businessman, he is a Dozoba, the president of the National Union of Dozos of Burkina Faso. A man who leads with wisdom, tradition, and vision. The same man who paid for 200 motorcycles so that his Dozo fighters could recapture territory and restore dignity to our land. Now, he lays cement, not just on roads, but into the hearts of his people. This is Faso Mabo in action. This is what it means to be a builder of Faso. President Ibrahim Traoré launched Faso Mabo to awaken us, to shake the dust from our minds and remind us Burkina Faso is not a waiting room for foreign aid. It is a workshop of African pride, a forge of independence. Parable. You see, a tree that waits for the clouds to bless it may die of thirst, but the one that digs its roots deep into the ground finds its own water. Faso Mabo is digging deep, and we are finding our strength. With every ton of cement, we are building jobs. With every kilometer of pavement, we are building dignity. With every park and pedestrian path, we are restoring the beauty of our land. This is not about politics. This is about people. Brothers and sisters, Intervlog is calling on all Burkinabe, home and abroad. Follow the example of Ali Konate. Offer what you can. Materials, time, effort, even your voice. Parable. A single broomstick cannot sweep a courtyard, but together they can clean the palace of the king. The Faso Mabo initiative is not just a government project. It is a national awakening. It is Captain Ibrahim Traoré telling us, the future of Faso will not be imported. It will be manufactured right here by our hands. Ali Konate heard that call, and he answered like a lion. So we ask you, citizens of Faso, who will be the next Ali Konate? Who will bring 100 more tons? Who will plant 1,000 trees? Who will train 10 more workers? Who will give, not because they are asked, but because they believe? Let this be the beginning of a wave of citizen action, a wave of economic patriotism, a wave that says Burkina Faso is rising, not with foreign help, but with Burkinabe pride. Faso Mabo. It is urgent, it is strong, it is beautiful. We salute you, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. We salute you, President Ali Konate. We salute every hand that lifts a stone, every voice that sings of hope. Burkina Faso is not waiting. Burkina Faso is building. This is Intervlog. This is our story. And the next chapter begins with you. Faso Mabo, the people's renaissance. How Captain Ibrahim Traoré is rebuilding Burkina Faso with his people. In a world where leaders often wait for foreign aid before initiating national development, where the streets of some African cities are riddled with potholes waiting for external grants, and where bridges remain unbuilt while foreign delegations are awaited, Burkina Faso is boldly rewriting the rules of national transformation. Under the visionary leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, a national renaissance is sweeping through the cities and towns of this proud nation, proving that true strength lies not in external assistance, but in the unity, will, and patriotism of a people. Burkina Faso has launched a breathtaking initiative under the banner of the Faso Mabo presidential project, translated loosely as "Let's build Faso ourselves." This initiative is a clarion call for every citizen, regardless of social status or means, to contribute symbolically or substantially to the beautification and development of their cities. And from Bobo Dioulasso to Ouagadougou, the response has been nothing short of miraculous. The power of local contribution, building without loans. In a continent where governments are buried under the weight of foreign debt and where major infrastructure depends on international lenders, Burkina Faso is challenging the narrative. In our country, we don't need loans, to build our roads and bridges, declares the movement. It is not a slogan. It is a reality on the ground. In Bobo Dioulasso, the Wayayans answered the president's call with overwhelming enthusiasm. 5 tons of cement were collected. Multiple truckloads of sand were gathered. More than 700 volunteers gave their sweat and strength. Not a single franc from the IMF, not a single dollar from the World Bank. Just Burkinabe pride and determination. This initiative is more than infrastructure. It is a revolution of the spirit. It is the rekindling of that sacred fire that burned in the hearts of the Sankaras of Africa. A parable is apt here. When a man waits for the rain to fill his pot, he will die of thirst under the sun. But when he digs a well with his hands, he quenches not only his thirst, but the thirst of generations. Urban beauty is national dignity. What does it mean to have clean cities, paved roads, beautiful public parks, and shining bridges? It means dignity. It means pride. It means that the child walking to school does so without stumbling over refuse. It means that traders and market women can set up stalls in dignified environments. It means that tourists see in us not poverty, but power. Captain Ibrahim Traoré understands this. That is why his vision goes beyond aesthetics. The beautification of cities is not about flowers and paint, it is about identity. It is about showing the world that Burkina Faso, through its own means, can be as beautiful, as functional, and as orderly as any place on earth. The cleaner our cities, the healthier our people. The more organized our urban spaces, the more prosperous our businesses. A clean nation is a sign of a civilized, determined, and proud people. Under Faso Mebo, cleanliness is no longer the responsibility of the state alone. It is a shared, patriotic duty. Citizens, the real heroes of Faso Mebo. While the world looks at Captain Ibrahim Traoré as the face of this transformative movement, the real heroes are the citizens. From the elderly who contribute a single franc to the youth volunteering under the sun, this is a people's revolution. It reminds one of the African proverb, "A single broomstick is easy to break, but a bundle can sweep the entire village." In Faso Mebo, every citizen is a broomstick, and together they are sweeping away the old mindset of dependency, replacing it with a new spirit of initiative and self-reliance. Let us raise our voices for the Wayans of Bobo Dioulasso, who, led by Provincial President Sékou Oumar Pathé Dao, have written a chapter in patriotic sacrifice. Let us celebrate the men and women, the youth and elders, who didn't ask, "What will the government do for us?" but rather declared, "Here is what we will do for our country." African leaders take note. Captain Ibrahim Traoré has shown that patriotism is not an abstract concept. It can be practical, visible, and tangible. Burkina Faso is not relying on slogans. They are laying bricks. They are building roads. They are beautifying cities with their own hands. Imagine a continent where every president launches a similar initiative. Imagine Accra, Lagos, Bamako, and Nairobi shining not because of foreign aid, but because of local hands. Imagine citizens who do not litter because they cleaned those streets themselves. That is the Africa Traoré is showing us. Let other African leaders rise above political calculations and follow suit. Let them mobilize their people, not for elections alone, but for action. Let them understand that the greatest strength of a nation is not its foreign reserves, but the unity of its people. The psychological shift, from waiting to acting. Faso Mebo is not just a physical project, it is a psychological shift. For too long, Africans have been conditioned to wait. Wait for help. Wait for handouts. Wait for outsiders to value what we should value ourselves. But today, Burkina Faso is standing. Today, Burkina Faso is acting. Today, Burkina Faso is saying to its children, "You are not beggars. You are builders." And the results are stunning. Clean streets, new infrastructures, improved morale, stronger community bonds. All of it achieved with no loans, no conditions, just conviction. Faso Mabo is not just for Burkina Faso. It is a model, a roadmap, a blueprint. This initiative proves that development can be local, that pride can be practical, that leadership is about inspiration, not dependency. Let African universities study this movement. Let policy institutes document it. Let regional blocs support it. Let this be the new development gospel. A call to all Burkinabés. This is your time. Whether you are in Ouaga, Bobo, or the diaspora, the time to act is now. 1 franc, 1 wheelbarrow of sand, 1 day of labor. Every gesture counts. Remember, the baobab tree does not grow in a day, but it starts with 1 seed. Let your contribution be that seed. The nation needs us all. Faso Mabo is everybody's business. Together, let us build cities that reflect our greatness. Let us construct bridges that unite generations. Let us pave roads to our future. Let us rise, not with foreign crutches, but with African courage. And when history looks back at this moment, let it say, this was the time Burkina Faso showed the world how nations are rebuilt, not with borrowed money, but with borrowed hope and homegrown strength. Faso Mabo lives. Burkina Faso rises. And under Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the future is not just promised. It is being built, 1 brick, 1 street, 1 proud citizen at a time. Presidential Initiative. Faso Mabo. The promoter of the Lucian Pharmacy donates a ton of cement. The president of the special delegation of the municipality of Bobo Dioulasso, Laurent K. Contogom, on Wednesday, June 11, 2025, received a donation of a ton of cement offered by the Lucian Pharmacy as part of the Faso Mabo presidential initiative. The symbolic handover was held at the City Hall in the presence of Issouf Aouba, representative of the pharmacy. I have been tasked with giving you this donation on behalf of the director of the Lucian Pharmacy, Dr. Aouba Frank Richard, and his staff, so that we can together accompany our authorities in the development of the country. He said, the PDS Contogom has expressed its deep gratitude for this citizen gesture and invites inspiration to contribute, everyone at his level, to the development of the country. It's truly a patriotic commitment to salute. This is an opportunity to congratulate him, thank him, and invite others to follow this example. This is a good example that should be duplicated at will. The cement on offer will contribute to paving works and beautification of the urban environment in line with the vision of the Faso Mabo initiative. The donation was immediately sent to the site dedicated to this initiative, located in the artisanal village of Binduguso. It's important to remember that contributions are mostly made in kind. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog. Same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.